The Fifth Element incorporates sci-fi camp, and it has a feeling of a uh, who's the guy who did Brazil?
Not familiar with that.
Yeah, no, he was a Monty Python guy, and I can't remember his name now. But he did Brazil, he did Jabberwocky. He was the American, and I can't remember his name, but he had that sort of feeling of a movie. Maybe he did do the movie or not. I'm not quite sure. But it was like sci-fi and camp and comedy all bound together, and it was like a shot out of the blue. Whereas, you had like with Hook and Jumanji, you had traditional movies that may have had fantasy elements. This was like completely out of nowhere.
Yeah, but I liked all of them, but The Fifth Element, it was definitely leaned into the camp, which I really dig. There's room in my heart for all the cheesy B movies. I love them all. I don't. Well, I mean, given who played Dallas Corbin, I don't know that you could call it was B movie because it was too well funded.
Yeah,
but it had that feel to it.
Yeah, Ruby Rod.
Yeah, that was hilarious. And the funny scene was like that driver where Dallas Corbin, where he's the taxi driver.
Yeah,
like, that's how I imagine New York City taxi drivers drive. I've never been there, but just based on all the the TV you see set there, I'm like, yeah, he probably learned to drive in New York.
Yeah.
So that was just classic. And then, like you mentioned, with the Ruby Rod, hilarious. There are a lot of movies that I would enjoy a sequel or a remake just because I love the property so much to see what they could do with it with modern tech.
Yeah,
I don't think there's any way you improve on The Fifth Element because you would lose that that awe feeling you get the first time you watch it. I don't know if awe is
exactly
the word, but you lose that, oh my goodness, what am I looking at vibe.
Exactly.
Like as much as I love Jurassic Park because I love dinosaurs, which will lead into our next question in a second.